There's another quote too, right? Like, perfection is the enemy of good enough. Right?
I've never heard
we
that.
try to be so perfect, right? Like, and we want to have everything fall in line so like.
One more time. What's that again?
Perfection is the enemy of good enough.
Perfection is the enemy of good enough.
Yeah.
I like that.
What does that mean? It's like, you know what? It's good enough to just start. Doing what? Doesn't matter. Start with something. Start with anything. Doesn't matter. Go for a walk. You know what I mean? Like, show up to the gym, like Shaun just said, right? Oh, but I don't know how to use any of the equipment. Okay, you know what? When you show up, you can probably look at something and be like, oh, you know what? I just have to push that sled. Oh, I think I can do that.
Yeah.
Or we figure it out, right? You're not going to figure it out by not showing up, right? Oh, I'm going to learn how to use the gym where? At home?
Like, no one ever, I don't know, if we want to just, any analogy in anything, if say a sport, anything, no one show up on the first day and we're the best.
No.
Like, even, I don't know, like even say Michael Jordan, he wasn't even the best player ever when he first did, but he showed up. And he practiced, he learned, he developed himself to be the best in the world, right? Not that that's the goal, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's just so, no matter what it is you're trying to do, you're never going to know what to do at first. And if you did, it's just not possible.
No, I was talking with one of my clients earlier today, right? And one of the things that I said to him, like, because we were talking about, like, just like in terms of, like, the way the brain works and our development, and like, oh, like if we're good at something, if we're not good at something, or like whatever, right? It's like, you know what? Be brave enough to suck at something, right?
Woo, that's deep.
Try something new.
That's true. Cause I know, like, because we even think about it, just like, we always gravitate to something we're good at. Or someone says, even when you're younger, oh, JP, you're the funny guy.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you think, it's ingrained in your mind, you're the funny guy. So now any situation where it's a little bit tense, you're gonna crack a joke. You're the funny guy.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable in that role.
Yeah.
But now if it becomes some different role, you're not comfortable in it because you were never told that. I was never told I was the funny guy.
Exactly.
It's kind of like, I don't know where I heard that. I heard that maybe a comedian or something. They always said I was the funny guy.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how they went down that road.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like you'd be surprised on how you can mold someone from a young age just by saying you're that guy.
Yeah.
So imagine if you give them all positive reinforcement.
Or negative reinforcement.
Yes. So imagine if you give them all positive reinforcement. Not saying you're a certain mold, like saying, like, this sounds cheesy. You can do anything you put your mind to. Because everyone's like, oh my God, that's ridiculous. But you know what? It's ridiculous to us because we're all jaded.
That's true.
Because just imagine, because even if I look back in my life, when I was younger, I didn't overthink things. I just went.
Just go for it. Yeah.
But then, what happened? Something happened and someone questioned me and someone did this and someone said I couldn't. And eventually I started second guessing myself.
Yeah.
And I don't just go off, I just don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good thing and a bad thing, but never put your limitations up, especially young people.
Yeah.
Especially kids, do not put limitations on them.
Yeah.
Because we do that ourselves, because we think, oh, I couldn't do that, so how can my little kid do that?
And imagine this too, right? Like, just even on that note, right? And it ties into whatever we know, or we think we know, or we think we don't know, or whatever, right? There's a lot of experience that we've accumulated over the years in a variety of different ways that we can channel to build something that's good, like in whatever context that means, right? Because we're not sitting here just as 20-year-olds with only 20 years of experience in life, right? You know what I mean? We're sitting here a little north of that, with more experience, right?
I was ready to cut you off. You said my age.
You mean 29, right? Again. And
again and again.
And again and again.
And so you again.
And so basically with I lost my train of thought.
We're not just 20-year-olds with knowledge,
with the experience. Oh yeah. So we could be sitting here, and I've done it myself too. Like where we're sitting here second guessing or whatever, right? We might have the tools, we might have the experience, we might have the means to be able to try to start something, build something, whatever, whether it's business or otherwise, right? And but we're sitting here second guessing ourselves, right? And we might have the capacity and knowledge and everything to do it, right? Meanwhile, there's people that are out there doing the very things that we want to do, right? That don't have the knowledge, experience, or anything else going for them, right? They might even be idiots in a lot of ways, right? But they had the balls to just fucking start.
It's so funny you bring this up because I was just gonna, I was ready, I was trying to interject what I was gonna say. I was gonna go right down the same path.
Yeah.
Because I was even thinking, because before when I was in my 20s, you'd think if I was older with the experience, people would take me more serious.
Right.
And now that we're older, we're like, if I was younger, I'd have the balls to make it happen.
Yes.
It's like, okay, so.
Yeah.
Because because even as I got older, even as far as a few years back, I'd always say, oh, they're just 20-year-olds, they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're doing shit, they're making shit
doing
happen.
it. Yeah.
And that's something I envy. I envy that they have no fear.
Yeah.
They don't, they're making shit happen.
In some regard, it's almost like saying like.
And we also said you got to start somewhere, and you learn as you go.
Yeah.
So this person on fire doing crazy shit at 20, we might think, oh my God, how do you know this? But they're going to learn at a fast pace because they put themselves into the fire.
Jump in.
They're in.
Yeah.
We're sitting here watching. We're watching them be successful while we're doing bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. In some ways, it's almost like saying like, you know what, like.
Not saying we're doing bullshit, but you know what I mean.
Well, yeah.
We're sitting here waiting while they're.
But like, you know, like in some ways, like you can say it's almost like, you know, like, well, they're doing that because they don't know any better. Okay, but if we stop and think about that statement for 1 second, right? Somebody might say it as a bad thing, as a negative thing, right? That, oh, they don't know any better, right? But then that could also be a good thing. Because you know what? They don't know any better. They don't know how they can fail. They don't know how this can all go south. They don't know all the shit that we're sitting here thinking of, all the what ifs, right? They're not thinking of the what ifs because they haven't done it.
Paralysis.
Over-analysis paralysis, right? They're just like, you know what? Oh, I want to do this thing. Let's go.
And know what's funny? Like I love how you're saying this. That's exactly when I went back to the kids. I say when someone has an idea and they want to go for it, you fucking encourage
Just
them.
go.
Like instead of being an asshole, like our typical mindsets, we always hate because it's said that we always want to like we put our limitations on everyone else. Like we think we can't do it, you can't do it either.
Yeah.
What makes you think you can do it?
Yeah.
You know what? The biggest thing that makes you think you can do it is just believing you can do it.
Yeah.
They don't think they can't.
No. That's it.
We're the jaded ones that think that we can't.
Yeah.
We gotta switch our mindsets.
Exactly.
What can't we do?
Yeah.
This world, yeah. So if your kids like think they, I don't know.